Hi everybody, it's me, it's Sin, back again with another video. Today I picked a very interesting topic for us, and the topic is going to be Black women are angry at Black men choosing white girls. Let's talk about it. So again, Black women are angry at Black men choosing white girls, not white women, but white girls. Um, Before I even get started, I want to say, first and foremost, this is any and everybody is entitled to be with whoever they want to be with. You are entitled to date purple, green, yellow, anybody that you want to be with. You are entitled to be with that person. Now, the reason why I think this topic was interesting for me is because I think that a lot of people don't really get to the real roots and issue of why that particular subject angers Black women about Black men dating white women. It has nothing to really do about being a racist or whatever other stuff that everybody else thinks about this topic. That's not what it is. So today what I wanted to do is I wanted all of us to get together and kind of just pick over this video, chime in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm gonna let you know what I think. And yeah, let's get it started. I picked a video. Again, the title is Black Women Are Angry at Black Men Choosing White Girls. So let's get into it a little bit. I'm gonna play the video and I'm gonna stop every now and then so we could talk about the things that we're hearing right now. All right, so
that came in. We got B's Life. Welcome to Mob Ties, brother. Welcome to Mob Ties. We got Great Win sends in $10. In regards to the backlash the football player got for proposing to his white girlfriend, why do Black women get angry and bitter when Black men that they don't want to date outside their race? Okay, so why do Black women get angry and bitter when Black men that they don't want date outside their race? Good question. So, ladies, did y'all see about that college football player? Yeah. He proposed to his white girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Y'all seen that, right?
Yeah.
It was on.
She had two kids. She was wearing the glasses. She looked like a little nerd.
No. She wasn't no nerd. She wasn't the glasses. She was like.
Oh, no, it was the other one. Okay, yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Okay, ladies. So let's go ahead and get y'all perspective on that. Let's start with you. So the question is, why do Black women get angry or bitter when they see a Black man date outside the race? And were you mad about seeing that?
Personally, anything on the internet don't have nothing to do with me. Like, it's not my life, but I just feel as though Black women probably get mad because it be on some don't come crying to us when you know what type of situation you're in, just to be put back in that situation, or it's just like things that you see in life. Like, I personally don't have no opinion on that because everybody do what's best for them, honestly, but they probably get mad because the Black men probably come crying about what the white woman doing to them and all that, but it's like, you knew that,
So why do you think the Black women are upset then?
What else was she saying? You saying that the Black women are upset because the Black men are coming back to them crying?
Yeah, so it'd be like they're complaining about the white woman and what they're doing and all that, but then it's just like you'll still choose to deal with them, or they'll know what's up with the white woman and just still.
That's an assumption, though. Do you really think that the Black men that are choosing white women are going back to Black women?
I personally don't know.
So to reiterate, so there are some Black women out there, obviously, that they get upset when they see a Black guy dating a white girl.
Well, so I'm about to say,
or marrying a white girl. So, in your opinion, I don't know if there's a right answer.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video real quick again. So they keep chiming in talking about why are Black women so upset if a Black man chooses to marry a white woman or chooses to date a white girl or white woman, however they want to phrase it. And so far, Those two young ladies, they're not saying anything that has anything to do with the topic. And I don't quite understand the situation with they know what they're getting themselves into, and they're gonna come back and tell us what the white women are doing to them. It sounds like they don't know what they're talking about, but okay, let's keep going.
You think that they get upset when you see a black man dating a white woman or marrying a white woman, in your opinion?
Because they probably think, I feel like, I personally look at it like they probably think black men think black women want them for their money, or like want them for what they have or whatever sometimes, or they just mad because it's not them. Like sometimes it be like that. It's just not them.
I'm gonna go ahead and
They just mad. Like sometimes it just be like that. Like,
the black men think that black women only want them for their money. But then again, it's the cheerleaders, the white cheerleaders that's performing whatever type of stuff after the games. It's the white women that's busting through the hotel doors, the hotel rooms. And it's also them too that's poking holes in condoms. Yeah, they do it too. White women are after money too. Because if they weren't, they probably wouldn't be going for all the successful black men. You get what I'm saying? So I hope black men do not think that black women only want black successful men only for money. That is just crazy. So if all the black men in this world goes and gets a white girl, right? All the black men go and get a white girl and just starts producing. Black men no longer produces with black women anymore. Where's the black race? So that's it for the black race. Like it's done. It's over. So I disagree with that one. I really don't think that black women only want black men, or black men thinks that black women only wants them for money. That's just disgusting for that to even come out like that. But we'll go ahead and play the video a little bit more.
Moving right along. Why do you think that black women are angry and bitter when they see a black man, a successful black man, dating outside the race to a white woman?
I think because a lot of times, like when black men go to white women, they do it because they feel a negative way towards black women, like they had bad experiences. So they know that they're going to run their mouth and talk down on black women, which most of the time black men do. They talk down on black women.
So black women don't talk down on black men?
I feel like
because
black men and women talk down on each other, which really is still not okay. But yeah,
to go on social media, this maybe not right now, but this you can find.
We're gonna listen, honey. All races talk bad about each other. It's just so terrible how black people could just get on and just talk so bad about each other. Like, I don't understand that. Like, we're talking so bad about each other. We all talk bad about each other. Every race talks bad about each other. A man that is upset at a woman talks bad about the woman. A woman that is upset at a man talks bad about the man. It has absolutely nothing to do with race at all. I think we all do it. The only thing is that black people were more vocal. But everybody talks bad about each other. It has nothing to do with you being black, white, or purple.
Plenty of statuses, whether on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, of women just dogging men. You know what I mean? Especially black men. You know what I'm saying? So why should a man date a certain race of woman when they're constantly dogging black men?
I don't think that we're constantly dogging black men. I think it's just the society that we're in now. Everybody's just dogging each other, you know? And I just think it's all messed up.
Okay,
I don't think I think that the black community, yes, we do have a lot of things to work on, but I think we're bashing each other. I don't think it's just one more than the other.
Got you.
Yeah.
So your answer was the reason why black women, are angry and bitter at black men dating outside the race is because the black men feel negative towards. They think
They
that
put out
the
a
black men
negative,
feel negative towards them.
Yeah, they paint a negative picture of black women when they do move on to these white women.
Okay, so
And then
question for
they
you real
make these white
quickly on
women
that.
feel comfortable,
Question
saying
real.
certain things, which she did say she was talking negative about, black women. on
The white girl?
internet. I don't know if that was her specifically, but I seen something like that on Twitter today, like when it was a white woman and a black man. And actually a white woman commented on it, and she had said, yeah, this is
she
why.
was in the comments.
Yeah, she said this
feel
is
like
why
this girl is
black
so cool.
men don't want black women.
And what was the
It-
reason? Because why?
She was like, because y'all are angry and bitter and just, that whole picture that black men paint of black women.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
my question for you is, so you said a few things there. I'm trying to understand your worldview. So black men pretty much paint a negative image towards black women when they choose a white girl, right? So, but how? How do they make black women look like negative or seem negative if they choose a white girl? Like how does that happen? It's a choice. It's a preference. So it's like, you go to an ice cream shop, you got chocolate and vanilla, you got one vanilla.
You always
Should chocolate feel negative?
So I'm pausing it again. I feel like, to be honest with you, when black women say they feel a certain type of way that this black man just went and got with a white woman and completely forgot that, hey, you could possibly be dating a black woman. You don't have to go to a white woman, because typically, let's keep it 100 with each other. Let's just keep it real. When these black men get with a white woman, they totally behave differently. Let's not shy away from that. Let's not act like that doesn't exist, because it does exist. It does happen. And I think it's okay for a black woman to feel a certain type of way if she feels like you don't have to degrade me in order for you to date a white woman. You don't have to bash a black woman in order for you to date a white woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, again, anybody is entitled to date whoever they want to. At the end of the day, you don't have to go and be negative, talk negative about a black woman in order for you to feel like you're giving a white woman praise, because you probably feel like you would have never gotten with a white woman ever in your life. And sometimes that's probably what it is. Maybe they didn't think that they would ever be able to be with a white woman. So therefore, they go to the white woman, they start bashing black women. Let's listen to the video and see a little bit more about what he's trying to say, what his perspective is on this topic.
Negative because I chose vanilla. So like, explain to me the psychology behind it,
Yeah.
because I'm trying to understand.
Yeah. So most black men start dating black women, right? They start, most of the time, people start dating their own race, let's be real. And then you would, venture out to different races. So,
from a general perspective, I can say yes. Yeah, not all, and maybe not even most, because it all depends on the demographic of where the black person is being raised.
And the demographic.
So like in the South, it's a lot more black people in the South than any other, than any other states. So in the South, we can see more, the
Black
same
couples,
race,
right.
black couples, the same race dating. But if you start to travel more up north, well, there's more white
Diverse.
girls, there's more diversity. So the black guy's gonna date Spanish girls, white girls. The white girl's gonna date,
well,
black
generally,
boys.
I think people start dating in their race because that's just what they're used to.
from
That's
a
just
from
what
a
they know.
from an
That's what they
entire
do.
view. But like
Yeah.
if we look at it from
But I'm trying to get to my point though.
okay, real quick. But even if we look at it like black people is only 16% of the population, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most are in the South. I do believe. So yeah, most black couples do marry black men
women.
do marry black women.
Yeah, there's a high percentage of black
There's a
women.
high percentage.
believe that.
Yeah, most
We just don't
of them.
see it on the internet, but that's controlled though. What you see on the internet is actually controlled. But in real life, there are a lot of black
Crazy
men that
that's
are married to
controlled.
black
For sure,
women.
And I
100%.
believe
Let's get to your
that,
point, though. I didn't want to cut you
believe
off.
that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I almost forgot what I was talking about now.
Okay, so we were on. You were just explaining to me how a black man choosing a white girl makes the black woman look negative or bad. It paints
Well,
a
I was
negative
just-
connotation towards the black woman.
Yeah,
That choice.
I would just say that, yeah, I feel like they do. And I feel like most of the time we date in our own race because that's what we're comfortable with, right? But then eventually you venture out and you try something new. And when you try something new, it's probably a reason behind that, right? Like, okay, let me try something new.
We're gonna move.
Either just because I'm curious or because I had a negative experience. So it's either one or the two. And I feel like most of the time it's just because they had a negative experience.
Well,
Okay.
who cares
Yeah.
about that? Hey,
Vlad, what do you
Ron.
think? Why do you think black women get upset when they see a black man date and or marry a white woman? In your opinion?
In my opinion,
In your opinion?
I feel like it's because maybe the black man has become more successful and has gotten more money, and they feel as though they can upgrade to a woman that is higher than a black woman. That makes them feel as though they are a king. Maybe that a black woman maybe doesn't make them feel as that they're a king.
Okay, so
I'm going to pause this video right here and I am going to say what I think this young black lady is saying is what I think she's trying to say basically is that when a successful black man becomes successful, right? It's all fun and dandy and all beautiful. And praises to you, glory. Okay, you made it. Oh my God, you made it. But at the end of the day, guess what? You're still that black man. You can't change that. No matter what the situation is, you cannot change that image. And we can sit here and pretend like racism doesn't exist anymore. It's 2025 and we're all this and we're all that. I can bet my bottom dollar. I can guarantee that particular black man that marries that white woman, she's limited to his black family. I can almost guarantee that. But I'm saying, back to what I was trying to say to you guys. What I think this young lady is trying to say is at the end of the day, there are those successful black men that even though they're successful, but they're still black and they still feel it. So in order for them to completely feel that accomplishment or be able to get through a certain door or be accepted in a certain circle, they have to marry a white woman. In order for them to feel like they fit in, they have to marry a white woman. And listen, there's nothing wrong with it, but we're just saying we need black men to understand that. When you do that, no, you're not doing that because a sister is not good enough to be married with. Where you're doing that because you want to fit in. You want to fit into their world. You want to be in their world because damn sure I can guarantee once they marry that white woman is not fitting into their chitlin world, into that pork and bean world, into that pickle sausage world. No, she's not fitting into that. And you know damn well for even judging black women the way that you guys judge black women, these black men, that your mama, your sister, your auntie, and your grandmother is crazy too. So to even be in a situation where it's like, you know what? I don't want to be with this black lady because she got too much problems going on. honey, you grew up in a household with a lot of problems. So let's stop pretending that you don't know how to be with a black woman. But we'll go back to the video and see and see some more of the perspective of these young ladies.
Understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Question for you. You said the black men feel as though choosing the white woman is an upgrade. Why do you think that? Why would you think that?
I feel like that it makes them feel as that there is an upgrade.
So you feel that the black man feels that the white woman is an upgrade. So you trying to feel for the black man.
I'm not feeling for them. I'm just saying what I feel as though they feel.
Okay, real quick. But she said the same thing.
Listen to me. So if I explain this to you, I feel as though like black people should, if they initially date their own race, like my sister was saying, they date someone that is the race of their own. So I feel as though when they start making more money, that they feel as though that race that they decide to date outside of being black, like maybe it's Hispanic or maybe it's white, they feel as though that woman is more easier to obtain to than a black woman. Because a black woman, they speak their mind. They tell you what they want. You know, we all have our wants and we have our needs and we express that to you. And we tell you what we're going to accept and what we're not going to accept from you. It's just that's just what us black queens have in us, period. And a white woman, they don't.
Why the white woman not a queen?
A white woman, let me tell you.
Black queen. Go ahead now. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let me tell you, like a black woman, a white woman is going to sit there and just let you provide for them and let you do what every white man would do for a white woman, which is provide, which is take care of them, which is do everything you feel as though you need to do for a woman. You're going to do that for that white woman.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with white women?
You're going to do that for that white woman. You're going to do that for the Hispanic woman.
What?
Because you know why? Because they're not a black woman. Because they're not going to tell you what you should do, what you should not do. And they're not going to put their foot down. And they're not going to tell you, hey, I want you to do this and I want you to do that. And they're not going to speak on that shit. Because you know why? Because they're white. And because they...
Okay, I'm gonna pause the video a little bit. You can tell she's getting in her feelings and she's kind of getting upset. But I kind of understand where she's coming from. What she's basically saying is that the white woman is gonna be submissive. They're not gonna tell you, no, I'm not taking this from you. They're not gonna tell you like, oh my God, you're hurting my feelings. Like, can we not do this? Whatever the situation is, they're gonna be submissive, and the black woman is going to challenge you. She's going to challenge you in a sense of, if it's uncomfortable, hey, it's uncomfortable. If it's, no, I don't agree to this, it's, no, I don't agree to this. And again, it's totally based off of everybody's preferences. I think where the story gets mixed up in is when the black man tried to act like this is something they're not used to. This is something they don't want to put up with. This is something like, shut the hell up. You know your mother was crazy. You know your sister was crazy. Like, stop making it seem like you don't want to be a part of the black statistic, black world. You want to date white women, Hispanic women. Please, let's continue, because I feel baby girl over here. And she's getting in her feelings about this situation right here. She's getting real mad. But let's go back in and hear what she has to say. The other girls are looking at her crazy too, but I feel where she's coming from.
Know that they have a strong black man there to provide. And as a black woman, you see that in a black man. You know what a black man can provide, and you know what a black man can do, and you know what a black man can do for a black queen. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, a black woman knows what a black man can do. So we just try to instill that in y'all's head. We just try, if y'all forget that, we try to instill that in y'all, and we try to just like
instill what
make y'all instill that.
Instill what?
Instill that. You can do this. You can do that. We motivate y'all. We do all those things that feel as though y'all probably feel as though y'all can't provide. Y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do that.
Get reactions.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, real quick. So you said a lot there.
Yeah, a whole lot.
one
I
of the
try to,
things
so y'all can understand. My point.
we understand you.
Okay.
So one of the things that you said there was, the reason why the black man chooses the white woman is because if we just look at the logical entailment of all the things that you said, he chooses the white woman because the black woman is too hard to handle. Seems like he wants something that's easier to handle.
To sum it all
So
up.
then my question for you is, why would a black man want to handle any woman?
Because it's easier.
No. But listen to the question.
Because it's easier to handle a woman that is not the same race.
Listen,
provides.
let me say it again real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Why would a man want to have to handle any woman? Why, if you get into a relationship and I'm out working and paying the bills and protecting and providing, like you said, why would I want to go home and deal with a woman that I have to handle? Why would I want to deal with more?
Because a black woman has more than just easy shit to just go off of.
No, I think you're missing a point. Men,
black women are more strong-minded. We have things that we.
I'm gonna pause. So again, nobody wants to be in a relationship where they have to constantly deal with drama. What I think baby girl is trying to say is, as far as the handling part, is that Black people, we come from far. We come from trauma. And when I say trauma, not all of us has been through trauma, but majority of us has been through trauma. And in the essence of that is that you could have a household that has a mother but doesn't have a father. You could have a household that has a father but doesn't have a mother. You could have a household where the mother and the father fight every day. You could have a household where the mother and father work every day. So the dynamic, what I think she's trying to say is that we've come from the same cloth. We're cut from the same cloth. We've experienced the same traumas. We've heard and seen the same things, you know? So a Black man should have a little bit more understanding to ask why a Black woman is or can get too aggressive or can get too vocal or whatever the situation may be where they feel like Black women are too aggressive or too this or too that. Because it's like, hey, if I'm feeling this type of way, you should understand why I'm feeling this type of way because you've been through what I've been through. So stop trying to pretend like you don't understand where my aggression is coming from. Let's listen to her a little bit more because I understand where she's coming from. And I think the host is trying to be funny, not trying to understand where she's coming from and just trying to make it seem like it's a color thing when I don't think it's a color thing. It's more of a, you should have more patience with Black women as far as handling us because you know where we come from. You know the trauma, you know the hurt, you know the pain. I think that's what she's trying to get at. But let's listen to her a little bit more.
That's not the question though.
Okay.
Pay attention real quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
So think about it. Men, we go out there fighting dragons. We dealing with the world. We going out there and I'm saying that we're going out in the workforce and we're competing. In order for us to bring home the money, we have to compete. Life is a competition. So once we leave the house, there's a competition for me to get my paycheck. There's a competition for me to keep my house.
Is that not the same for the women?
We're speaking about the dynamic that you said. If the man is protecting and providing, right? In that dynamic, the man is out there competing with the world. So then he can bring home the food and the money for the wife and the children. If he is doing that, right? He's doing his job. Why would he then want to come home to a woman,
a Black woman?
No, listen.
Why, to a Black woman?
Take
say
away.
that. Say
listen,
that.
Stop it.
No, say
for
a Black
you,
woman.
For you, I need you to understand. Forget about any racists. Just think about this.
Okay.
Why would any man, let's speak about the genders, why would any man want to go home to a woman that he then has to handle and do another job? He's already out there working and doing things. Why would he want to have to come home?
Because she has a mind of her own, because she feels as though she wants more than what she has.
I got it.
Because she feels as though she wants more than
you're speaking
just being
once again. You're speaking for the woman. Let's think about the man. So put yourself in a man's perspective.
Okay.
So let's just reverse it real quick.
Mhm.
Let's say if you are in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
You've been in a long relationship, actually.
No,
Wait, how long you been in a relationship?
it's not been that. It hasn't been that
Okay,
long.
let's just say, you're in a relationship.
Mhm.
Hypothetically, you've been living together with this man, but let's say you're the breadwinner. You're
Mhm.
out there competing with the world. You're out there you make the bulk of the money, and you're doing things. Now, let's say when you come back home from a long day of work, you're tired. You just want some love. You want some food. You want to be, nurtured, right? You want some of that good energy. Now, let's say when you come home, your guy is being nagging, being annoying, being combative with you. You'll be like, God dang, nigga, I just was working, paying all the bills. Like, let me come home to something like soft and good and lovey-dovey. So now let's just flip it, right? From your worldview and your standpoint, you're saying that the black man is choosing the white woman is because she's less combative. And you're saying that the black woman is more to handle.
Right.
So
we're about to pause this again. Now, I went in the comments a little bit and I was reading based off of what he just said that white women are less combative than black women. Black women, I'm going to tell you this because I read this you guys can go back and check it out yourself in their comments. The white lady said, now, ladies, being submissive is okay. That's the message she left. It's okay. Just understand that it comes with disappointment. It comes with heartbreak. Okay? So just understand, being submissive comes with disappointment and heartbreak. So again, let's go ahead and go back into the video.
You
That's
wouldn't even
usually
choose
what it
that.
is.
You get what I'm saying?
That's usually what it is.
But that's usually what it is. But you wouldn't even choose that. Like, think about it. We just flipped it, right? And you was out there working, making the bread. Now, let's say if you went home to a guy and he's the nurturer pretty much. He's out there cooking, cleaning, and doing that stuff. But when you went home to him, he was combative and nagging and being annoying to you. Would you like that?
Would I like that?
You
No.
wouldn't like that. You would appreciate more of a good, loving, caring, nurturing energy if you're the breadwinner, right?
Right.
Got it. So that's what men want.
But
The logical entailment would be if black men are choosing white women with your worldview because black women are more combative and they're more to handle. Well, that means that black women need to change their behavior and get on program, know their role and play their role.
I'm going to stop him there with the black women need to know their role, play their role, get on program. Again, do not forget women. Do not forget black women, white women, however you want to call it. Again, don't forget that when you're being submissive, you're swallowing the BS. It comes with disappointment, okay? Definitely comes with disappointment. So being submissive only means that if it hurts me, I'm not going to tell you that it hurts me. If you're doing something that I don't like, I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. No matter how much I'm hurting, no matter how much I'm not hurting, I'm just going to be understanding that you could be hurting too, and I don't know about it. Personally, I'm not saying I don't care about it, but I'm so vocal about my emotions that if you're hurting me, I'm going to tell you that you're hurting me. I'm going to scream, I'm going to shout, I'm going to yell that you're hurting me. And if that makes me a not submissive enough woman for a black man, excuse me, hello, where's the door to the white man? Like, we're not even going to play these games. Flora Boo, how do I give it to you? Hold on here. Okay, it says to put user in timeout. I don't want to put you in timeout. I don't know how to give you the range. That is so funny. I don't know how to do it. Boom, boom, boom. You gotta click my name and add as a monitor for sure. Cause that's I did. Flo, what are we doing here? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Flora. Okay, I don't see it. I know. LOL, we're going through this together. It's okay though. I don't see how to do it. I tried to click your name. It's not working out. Let's do LOL. All right. Send me a message with a clearer description. Okay, cool. All right, cool, no problem. So we're gonna go back into the video about being submissive and not wanting to come home and handle a black woman because the white woman is willing to just shut up and play her role. Alrighty, we're going back into the video.
You got a man that's being masculine, taking care of the bills and protecting and providing for you.
Mhm.
You nurture that man. You be feminine. You be submissive. You get on his program. You cheer him on.
But you also have a mind of your own, and you also speak of things that you feel as though maybe your man doesn't want to speak of, but you speak of that because you want to speak of it
You
to
want
make
to
it be known,
exist.
to make your
Wait,
man feel as though you are thinking of those things that he doesn't want to avoid. He wants to avoid talking about. The black woman speaks of things and does things that the black man probably doesn't want to talk about, probably doesn't want to do.
Like what?
I'm
It
saying
don't
like
even matter like what.
anything.
Then that's her problem.
A white woman is going to avoid that shit just so that you're happy in that time. Just so
Pause.
that
We're gonna
you have-
pause. What do you mean that that's her problem? That's her shit. What does that mean? So he's not supposed to be there to address whatever issues that she has, to talk about whatever she wants to talk about. So just because you go out and you work and you come and you pay the bills, submissive means that I have to not talk about how I feel, not talk about some of the things that I want to accomplish, and for you not to be there because I want to talk about it. I don't understand that part. Let's listen a little bit more because he lost me. No way.
Think about what you just said. Like, who's at fault then? If show of hands real quick. Who wants a leader?
Me?
Now, do you think most women want a leader?
Yes.
Okay, so if most women want a leader, by default, the woman, in order for the woman to get a leader, by default, she must follow that man's lead in order for her to have a leader.
Absolutely.
Got it, right?
Absolutely.
So if she must
But if you-
let me finish
Okay,
my
go
point.
ahead.
If the woman must follow the man's lead if she wants a leader, then that means that why is the black woman, like you're saying, being so combative, being so annoying, not wanting to get on not wanting to get on the man's program, but the white woman is getting on the man's program. So wouldn't you say that the blame would just be on black women, not the black man? So who's at fault for black men not choosing black women? We would have to say that the black women are at fault because they're not changing their behavior and getting on the black man's program, but the white woman is.
But you're making it seem as though like the black woman is at fault for speaking her mind.
I'm gonna pause it right there because this is driving me nuts. This whole black women getting on the black, not getting in the program, but the white woman is willing to get on the black man's program because that's what he wants to do, and da 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 da. I think it's pure BS. I really do. Like, what do you mean? They need to dissect this a little bit more. They need to explain it a little bit more to me as far as getting on what program. You want to be my leader? You have to tell me where we're going. You have to tell me where we're going. Okay, it's not like, okay, I'm going to close my eyes and pretend that I'm back in 1949. Women don't have no rights. Women can't work. And I have to completely just shut my life out, shut my dreams out, and just allow the man to be a leader. No, you want, for real, You want a submissive woman? Tell me where we're going. And sometimes, believe it or not, the woman can actually add to your leadership. She can actually add to the plan and make it a way better plan. So the whole thing that white women support the dream and black women don't support the dream, I don't know how I feel about that part. It's not sitting well with me, but we'll continue to listen to the shenanigans.
And for doing what she feels like, though, she needs to talk to her significant other about. I'm talking about speaking up.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I've
So
this card. Okay, you ready? All right, $118.
again, like, this can't be real.
Of time, and even in the Bible, it's better to live on the corner of your house or the roof of your house than be in a house with a quarrelsome woman. So even God knows, Jesus knows, women should shut up and listen to the men.
That's what you
They
think.
shouldn't be talking.
That's
Shut
why
up
black
and listen
women.
to the men. That is crazy to me. What is that? Women should shut up and listen to the men. No, women should not shut up and listen to the men. Like, what if you have a man that's not even a leader? Like, he wants to be a leader but is not a leader. Should you still shut up and just listen to him? Like, he has no damn destination where he's trying to take you, but yeah, shut up and just listen to him. I don't think so. I'm not liking this guy too much right now. He's not sitting well with me.
Black men will go for the white women. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's why the
I
black
have a
men will go
couple
for the
questions.
white women.
It's in history books. It's in the
That's
oldest
why the
text.
black man would go for the white women, is what
Listen,
I'm saying to
it
you.
is not your place.
Because a white woman would shut the fuck up, and that's what
I
I'm
have a
saying to
question.
you.
I have a question for you. What? Hold on. Let me ask you
Go
a
ahead.
question.
Yeah, but
So-
Sorry.
what that doesn't, like, you're saying something, but it doesn't prove anything. You're like
What
making
you're saying doesn't prove anything.
no. What it proves is that the reason why black. I'm just going with your
Actually, we
logic,
could
right?
probably look at statistics, or someone could do
probably-
Yeah,
a study
why
on
would-
that.
Real quick,
why
let me just
would-
finish my point
why
from what she
would-
said. Look,
Okay.
you're just saying that, like, you saying that, well, that's the reason why black men are choosing white women because
Successfully
no,
black
listen,
men.
because
Yeah.
white women are more submissive.
Yes.
So the black man is not an L for the black men, it's the L for the black women because y'all not getting any successful black men. So you're saying it like it's an L for the black man. No, all
There are
men
black
we want
successful
a
men that
feminine, submissive
marry
woman. We
black
want a
women.
feminine and submissive woman.
there
So
are
if the
black
man,
women that are
there
submissive
are
and
many
feminine.
in all races. There are many
You
women
have
that's
to bring
feminine
that
and
out
submissive.
of them. You can't be
No, that doesn't
No,
make
that's
sense.
incorrect because by nature a woman is supposed to be feminine and
by
submissive
nature,
and
yes,
nurturing.
but
So if you hold on, stop. If
I'm
you're
about
not
to-
feminine, submissive, if I come home from a long, hard working day, and when I come home, the first thing you want to do is argue and nag. I don't
no,
want
no,
to
no,
be around
no,
that.
no.
You know what I'm saying? The difference between now in this particular situation, the difference between a white woman and a black woman is, you know, she's fine with being home and taking care of the home and loving and nurturing her man. Because men, we want peace. You got to think about what a man wants. It's not all about what a woman wants. Because if you want us to marry you, you got to acquiesce to what.
This doesn't even make any sense. These men are basically saying, like, forget your whole existence. Forget that you exist as a person and just cater only to them. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, whether it makes you feel good, whether it doesn't make you feel good, just shut up and don't nag and just be in the corner. When they're ready to come, they come. And when they don't, they don't. Just be out of the way. That does not make any sense. That does not make any sense. It's 2025. Like, women actually can get up and go to work. Women can actually get up and vote. So women have a voice. How do you, I'm so baffled by this. Like, how do you just tell somebody to just shut up and just don't exist? That's what it sounds like to me. Coming home, cleaning the house and making sure the house is clean, taking care of the kids. That means that I work a part-time job and you work a full-time job. That's what it means. Like, I mean, it exists. There's no, I really don't see why any woman would want to spend 24 hours sitting at home catering to the house just so the man could come home and be catered to some more. It sounds absurd. It sounds crazy. It doesn't even make any sense. Flo says, child, they be tight when you pop out with a with a Brad, but it's Brad season. I'm starting to feel like Black women, it's time for you guys to start looking for your Tom Cruise and your Brad Pitts and your Mark Wahlbergs, of course. Can't forget about him, because these Black men, they're not acting right out there. It sounds crazy. No, there's no coming home, cater to, stay in the house, and then clean the house, and then cook, and then cater to me. Stop playing. Like, you guys don't even, you Black men don't even act like that for real. Oh my goodness. Let's continue with this video because they're killing me. They're tripping me out.
What we want. You know what I'm saying? Just like you want us to protect and provide. Okay, we protect and providing. Now you got to act. Now you got to play your part. If you're not gonna be feminine, submissive, cook, clean, make us feel good, make be our stress reliever. Why would we?
But
date
what if
you?
we do all of those things, but we just don't?
So I have a question, because you said earlier, a white woman will let a Black man protect, and provide, and take care of them. What is wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
What is wrong with, you said a white woman will let a Black man protect and provide and take care of them while they're home. And you said it like it was a bad thing. What is wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying what a white woman would do is act as though that they have no right to speak on things.
That's not true.
That is
being submissive,
act like that.
Which a Black woman will speak on, and a Black man wouldn't like that, and y'all would call that combative, and y'all would call that trying to argue, and y'all would call that trying to go back and forth.
It ain't trying to do that. It is doing that. If you speak,
well, that's what I'm saying. A Black man can't handle stuff like that from a Black woman, which is why they would take the route as going to a white woman.
Let's peel back the layer too, and then we got move. We're gonna get your perspective too.
Yeah.
So you said that. Well, the man has to, the man has to get the woman to be submissive and feminine. Listening to me real quick? Pay attention.
Listening.
Yeah, so you said that the man has to get the woman he has to get that out of her for her to be submissive and feminine, right?
Yeah.
Now,
because a Black woman is not going to just do that off rip.
I get what you're saying. So real quick, right? Let's just use that same logic. So you have to get me to be feminine and submissive. That's what you're saying as a Black woman.
Okay, I'm pausing this because I really wanted to chime in on this a little bit. When she said that a Black man has to get me to be submissive and feminine, I feel like he took that line from her and tried to exploit it in a negative perspective, which I don't feel like that's what she was saying on the surface. What I feel like she was trying to say is she's been through some trauma. And typically, Black people, we go through some trauma. Like I said previously, whether it's the divorced parents, whether it's moving from house to house, whatever the situation is, we've been through it. And we are resilient, okay? However, that's all those traumas piling up. You build this tough exterior that it's like, it's hard to penetrate. And because a Black man has probably been through the same thing, Black women want you to understand that because you've been through the same situation, it's okay for you to know that and allow them a space to put that burden down, to put that baggage down. You see where I'm coming from? It's okay for you to acknowledge that you understand they've been through trauma. So instead of you taking the nagging as, oh my God, this Black woman is nagging, it could be like, you know what? How can I get her out of that space where she feels like she has to be like this with me because I understand her trauma? And a lot of the times, honestly speaking, coming from like a personal experience, I really think that therapy is not a bad thing. Going to see a therapist, speaking to somebody about your relationship, about the person that you're dating is not a bad thing, because at our age right now, believe it or not, you've encountered how many relationships, how many broken hearts, how many broken promises, how many disappointments. You still bring all of that into a new relationship. All that trauma comes with you. It doesn't go anywhere. There's nowhere for you to actually put it. There's nowhere. It comes with you. It follows you to the next relationship. So I feel like therapy is actually healthy. It should actually be a hobby that every couple does. Because at the end of the day, you're still getting to know that person. You can never really get to know one person like for real. I still have to deal with my boyfriend's past trauma. He still has to deal with my past trauma. Whether we say, hey, it's in the closet, don't worry about it, I'm not thinking about this, but no, still. Insecurities still come up. Trust issues still come up. No matter how trusting the situation look, you still doubt it. So again, yeah. I like I was saying, I think that's where she's coming from, where it's like, you know what Black women has been through. So stop pretending and acting like you don't know what we've been through and just run and go to a white woman because the white woman is able to be submissive. Perhaps you should just come a little smoother, don't give us that middle finger and to the door right away because I don't want to deal with you, when you've dealt with your mom, you've dealt with your sister, you've dealt with your grandmother, you've dealt with your auntie that has crazy mood swings or that has crazy attitudes. You know what I'm saying? But again, it all goes back to how much do you really care about this person? Because if you really care about this person, I don't think you would jump ship. So let's listen to some of the final words that they have to say, and then we're going to wrap it all up.
Now, you want a masculine man, right?
Right.
What if I said to you, you have to get me to be masculine?
Mm-hmm.
Before you get to me to be masculine, I'm going to act feminine.
You should be masculine.
I should already be masculine. So guys, let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and reverse it. You should automatically be feminine. Listen real quick. You should automatically be feminine and submissive as a woman, and not have no man should have to get that out of you.
I shouldn't say anything.
No, I'm not saying.
Well, no, you good. You good. She's good.
Oh, okay.
She's fine.
But
She's expressing herself.
Yes, listen, because you
listen to understand and not listen.
You're not listening. You like
listen, and then we'll let you speak.
It's all good though. But we're gonna move right along. So let's get your perspective. The super chat was. I forgot the question.
The question was, Deja, in your opinion, why do you think Black women get upset when a Black man date in or marry a white woman? In your opinion?
In my opinion,
not all Black women are bothered by this, but the ones that are bothered, why do you think they're bothered by that?
Yeah, generally speaking.
Yeah, I think that it could be multiple reasons. I think that in the specific situation that the chat was talking about, they was talking about the football player. I think you said, right? Mm-hmm. That's a successful Black man. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the times why are you weak?
No,
you reading the chat?
Crazy. Hold on, go ahead. My bad.
But a lot of the times when you are dealing with, or when you see a successful Black man as a Black woman, you're looking like, oh wow, like he's a successful Black man. You see Black men all the time, but sometimes it's hard to come by a successful Black man. So you have somebody that is a football player, and it's like, damn, why wasn't that me? I feel like that's how a lot of them is looking like. It's and I'm not saying me like me.
I know what you mean. It's because they want to cause chicks like Red over there that just don't want to listen. I want to argue back and forth and stuff like that. Because they're all Black women like that. They don't want to listen. They want to do.
That's what I was saying earlier. I was saying earlier.
They're not trying to understand. They want to fight
Black women just want you to understand their point of view. Black women want you to see what they are going through, and Black men just don't want to deal with that shit.
No, the thing is, all women want that. The white woman wants that too, but the white woman just knows her place.
What?
Is that
I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna read what Flo said. Flo said, it is hard to come by a successful Black man. A lot of them want to mess around until they get old. Girl, they go mess around with their family members. But the stay in your place thing is crazy to me. I just don't understand how men talk like that. What do you mean by stay in your place? Like we almost had a female president. What do you mean by stay in your place? What is a place of a woman? What? What is the place? I have to mention, because this is a dynamic couple for me. I so love this couple that is crazy. Like Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. You would think that Bill Clinton is a badass. Hillary Clinton is actually the real badass. Like, what do you mean stay in your place? Like, I don't understand what that means. I don't get it. And that is like a relationship like that where somebody would want me to just stay in my place is disturbing, and it's just disgusting. The words are just ill, yuck, nasty. But yeah, we're gonna go back and listen to some more of this and wrap it all up. And you guys, just leave the comments. Let me know how you feel about this. If you want to see more videos like this, absolutely let me know too. All right, let's finish up with this real quick.
She just knows her place by a man's side. She knows her place. She may feel these things, right? But she's expressing it much differently than the black woman. From your worldview, that's what you're saying. You're saying that, well, white women tend to be like more, feminine and let the black man kind of get away with what he want to do. Mm-hmm. But the black woman, she's more expressive and wants to express her opinion and how she feels. The thing is, both women want to do it. They all women, you have emotions, you have feelings. You definitely want to express yourself. The thing is, a submissive feminine woman, she just does it with grace, or she does it in a way where it's feminine, or she just knows when not to speak. Right. Like, everything don't have to be spoken about. You don't always have to give your opinion or your perspective on things. You could just follow your man's lead.
And if you don't trust them to lead you, then why you with them?
Nah, facts.
But okay, let's do a quick wrap up with this. And then we got a clip, actually. Good conversation, chat, because we got a clip that we're going to play, a Dr. Umar clip, which was funny. So we want to get y'all takes on that too, which kind of goes with.
All right, ladies and gents, we are wrapping this show up. Thank you guys so much for joining. We're going to have a quick recap right now about what's going on. So this whole situation was about black women are angry at black men choosing white girls. Let's talk about this. Personally, I don't think that black women are angry that black men are choosing white girls, because we're going to stay women and the white girls are going to stay white girls, which is fine. Okay, but anyways, I think the most important part for me is black women want black men to know that. If you know we've been through our past traumas, don't blame going to be with a white woman on a black woman not being submissive enough. I don't think that's what it is. And a lot of these successful black men, again, their face card, their skin color card is not getting them through the door. And they're going to need a white woman to get them through certain doors. So black women, don't feel offended if a black man chooses to be with a white woman. It's only because he's not good enough to get to where he needs to get to alone, and that he needs the support, or he needs her white face card to get him to where he needs to be. Always remember that you are a queen. You are a queen. You are beautiful. Okay. And it's all about your environment. Wherever you go, it's all about your environment. If you go to the dusty bum parties and dusty bum meetup, you're going to meet a dusty bum. Okay, I'm just saying. If you go to upscale parties with successful people, whether they're black, white, purple, or green, you're going to meet somebody successful. Okay, invest in yourself, invest in your future. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you have to shut up, because you don't have to shut up. Being yourself and being unique is too beautiful to shut up. Know your role, play your role. A lot of these dusty black men don't even know where they're leading you to. So don't be upset. Don't be upset if they want to go and be somebody else for someone else. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely. What happened, Flo? I personally never cared. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Love said, I personally never cared. Seriously, you don't have nothing to care about. What? Why do you need to care? Because this person feels like they're not good enough to be within their own skin color. And plus, people love who they want to love. What did Flo say? Flo say, me either. Lana, LOL, LMA, LOL. I dated all the colors of the rainbow. The most romantic men are not. No, black men are not romantic. Black men are seriously not romantic at all. Like, seriously. So I don't even know why women would even feel any type of way. I'm sorry, guys. I'm over here. I'm doing life stuff over here, but they'll take a dump on. Flo said they'll take a dump on your romance. Yes, they actually would. My goodness. Like, seriously, come on, guys. This shouldn't even be a topic. I can't even lie about it. This shouldn't even be a topic, because if they want to go, let them go. Bye. Go make somebody else's life miserable. I don't think white women are romantic either. So black men that aren't romantic meeting up with white women that aren't romantic, perfect match. Okay, so anyways, I want to let you guys know, always practice self-love. No matter what the situation is, can nobody tell you that you are not good enough to be you. Okay, you're unique and you're loved. For everybody that came through, thank you so much for watching. And definitely let me know if you guys are feeling this topic, if you want more of it, if you want less of it. Drop a comment, let me know. Follow, subscribe. My partner for my Thursday, what is that? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday show, Battle of the Sexes, Flora. She's here, so you guys follow her too. Send some love and keep up with our shows. We will be going live together. When are we doing our live? I think we're doing our live for Saturday. It's Saturday and it's gonna be super spicy. So you guys better tune in for that one. Other women aren't more submissive than black women. They just don't know those. Listen, again, I have to let you guys know, honestly speaking, a white woman said this. Being submissive comes with disappointment. It comes with disappointment and it comes with hurt. Because when you're submissive, you have to shut up. You have to shut up. This is the reason why when you watch Snap, I don't know if you guys know about Snap, when women snap and just kill their boyfriends and, or hurt their boyfriends and hurt their husbands. The show Snap is predominantly white women. And the reason why is because they're holding in all this submissiveness for these men. So again, women, love yourself, self-care, keep God first. Flo, love, thank you guys so much for joining in. James, I've seen you. Ron, you came on too, swinging by with the love. Appreciate that. Until next time, you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.